You want to get see what Dan Sage does. What you call it? He does the Misguided podcast and shit, and he's actually been in a movie.
Oh, he's still doing stuff.
Yeah, like he's not doing the open mic scene and shit like that.
Obviously, why would you
yeah,
want to rip an open mic? Yeah.
yeah, no, because what happened was what you call it? We'll say creative differences and whatnot. Because I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus.
No.
If it is recording right now.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like what you call it? So creative differences saying like pretty much he's like, nah, I can't deal with this anymore. So pretty much he wants to be self-employed. So yeah, what you call, happy that he's done that because he's at least enjoying himself now.
Yeah, bro, just being as independent as possible. Like I got into the Raw semi-finals like today, and then what's it called? Immediately, people would text me and be like, "Hey, bro, don't. This isn't life or death. Chill out. Like this is just a fun thing." I was like, "Yeah, nice, cool, good to know." Like, don't hold your hat on this. Like, this isn't the be-all, end-all. Like, I've been doing it for not even 2 years. We got time.
Yeah, like the whole entire thing with what you call like Raw, it's really good for using it as an accolade, a boost, and like when you're marketing your own shows or that kind of jazz, like you could say, "Oh, I was a Raw semi-finalist and whatnot," yada yada yada, and then when you're trying to sell to like the rest of the crowd or that kind of shit, then yeah, like pretty much they go, "Oh, Raw, that must mean something. It must mean important. So he must be pretty funny. So that's why I'm going to spend money and pay a visit to this guy." You know what I mean? That's pretty much what Raw is in a nutshell, and it's pretty damn cool.
Oh no, it's definitely fun, and even just a friendly competition at that, it's like ball of the time. Even though if you win, a couple grand, like who doesn't want that? So it's definitely like the funnest thing to do as someone only been doing it for a year and a half, or like doing it like fresh, like as raw as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the thing is that what commonly gets lost in translation when people try to pursue comedy is they try to like they lose the true sight, which is having fun and making sure everybody else has fun. Because I get it that people are after the money bag or whatnot, but like if you go up and you seem unprepared and unprofessional as well while you're doing it, it's just like it's just going to impact your art form and it's going to impact everyone's night as well.
Yeah, because I mean that really is the only part. It's like, bro, this is the only thing I want to do. It's just really fun.
Yeah.
And the fact that people pay for it, it's like, well, that's how I make my money now.
Yeah, like what's it called? That's why I was like I love doing comedy and like because when I stepped out because of all the medical drama and that kind of stuff, it's like, oh well, I'll just go to Tauranga once a month and I'm gonna cause some havoc and just do whatever I really want, really. And yeah, I've been having a time of my life up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Tauranga ones are as good as it gets, really, in the Waikato. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cause like what do you call it? Like yeah, they like how do I describe it? Like I always like the Tauranga scene a little bit better because of the fact that it seems like it's more of like a tight knit community and that kind of stuff, and it's just like it's really really fun because like with the Hamilton scene over the years, because I've done it for I don't know flips or mid-20s or not. It's like I go in, get out, go to sleep, and then I don't worry about the Hamilton crowd, and it's like when I go to like Tauranga, I'm like, oh, I always want to catch up with people, see how they're getting on and stuff, because that's the kind of environment that I really love, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's why I keep going back once a month just to see how the boys are getting on and everything else. And ladies, I can't forget the Catford too.
Because do you reckon that like the improv group they've got going on there helps with that? Because I'm just thought about that right now, is the fact that there's so many more people in Tauranga trying to be comedians than in Hamilton, which is weird because like there's more people in Hamilton. You'd assume otherwise, but they've got that pretty consistent, stable improv group that is it's just a different way to do it.
Yeah, I think what you call it, community, like having a larger community in terms of having the improv and having the open mic scene as well, and whatnot, is what vastly improves their chance of like what you want to call it, having a more successful environment, if you know what I mean, and that's why people try and create more gigs and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like with Hamilton and all that kind of stuff, like I always pray that somebody's going to come and like create more gigs, create more opportunities, all that kind of stuff. Like I'm always rooting for that. But what you call it, I think the problem is it's just like people. Well, no, I don't want to say people are struggling. I feel like what's called with Tauranga, I feel like yes, what you call it, they might have a smaller population in terms of comedians, all that kind of jazz, but I feel like in that environment, they've got more opportunities because of the fact of the tourism industry as well. Because of the fact that, they've got multiple bars, they've got heaps of bars, they've got heaps of movie theaters, all that kind of stuff. I mean, Hamilton used to have, Founders Theater. They've got this new one that's coming up. I mean, if you go into Hamilton right now, they'll be like going, hey, bro, do you know there's a theater getting built? Nah.
Yeah.
Like, did you go to the pub? Yeah, it was good. You know what I mean?
Or maybe is it just a nicer town?
Yeah, it's just a nicer town altogether, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's cool? Like, when you go into Hamilton these days and whatnot, and you look at, all the businesses, it's like, close, close, open, close, close. Because, did I ever tell you about my road working, when I used to do road working and shit?
You were a road worker?
Yeah, I actually used to play with cones and traffic and all that kind of day, and I used to piss off the people on the daily. But, essentially, I had to do a job, and I'll never forget it, because I was working in town on a restaurant, because they had to, wash all the buildings and stuff, and I had to make sure, the outside cleaner didn't get hit by cars. But one of the restaurant owners goes, hey, I want to play a game with you. And he goes, okay, let's play a game. And he goes, oh, I want you to tell me which businesses you think are currently open at the moment. Okay, I go, open, open, close, open, open, open. And he goes, my poor, sweet, naive child. I'll tell you what actually is open and close. Close, close, open, close, close, open, close. And I'm like, how the heck does people thrive in this? And it's like, you don't. And it's like, oh, wow.
And that's just down Victoria Street or something, all the shop faces or something.
Yeah, that's all in Victoria Street. And it's just like, what you call it? I used to have a joke back in the day and whatnot where it's like, Hamilton, going into Hamilton going into Hamilton town is like trying to pick up a lady during closing houses. No, closing hours, sorry.
Yeah.
And pretty much it was like, you just, you got to pick the whatever lady's there. You got no other choices, you know what I mean? That's just it. It's pretty much Hamilton town in a nutshell. There's nothing attractive about it.
Yeah, the fact that even Refuel Joe closed, and that's what was the most, how is that not the most profitable business in there on a weekend or something when, other than the clubs obviously, because it's the closest takeaway to any radius of a drunk person on a Friday night.
I feel really bad. I did not know that place.
Real? Oh,
no,
I mean,
I didn't even know. That's how bad I am with town in general.
Yeah. I mean, it was the one right next to Last Laugh. You obviously didn't go to Last Laugh much because of whatever reasons, but yeah, it was right next door, and it was even Guy Williams did a thing about it on New Zealand Today because the owner was supposedly racist, even though he's an Indian. But the whole thing was Roof of Joe's racist, but it was just a piss take. But yeah, that place closed even. So it's what is worth opening? The fact that Navarre Lounge is still pumping is almost surprising at this rate.
Wait, Navarre, what's it called? No, I'm happy that Navarre's still going and that kind of stuff because, they give, a lot of opportunities to, creators that are trying to, upskill themselves and, trying to graduate to the bigger leagues and that kind of stuff. But I just find it quite surprising because of the fact that unless you're, outside of the art scene and whatnot, right? If you went up to most of your bros at university, they're going to be like, what's a Navarre Lounge?
Literally, yeah.
Are you talking about the band?
Mm.
Pretty much, that's why I find so quite shocking, but it's still good that, it's still doing quite well for itself, and, Ha Hamilton is still going.
Yo, yeah, that is sick. I'm pretty hyped about that.
Yeah.
Because it's such a cool room. The fact that you walk in there and you feel like you're at a bloody second-hand shop because of all the old couches and stuff, it's pretty tough. And I can imagine going to see a music show, that would be better than going to see a comedy show there, but the comedy shows still go hard.
The comedy shows are pretty good. I love the room. I love the room and that kind of stuff. Personally, I love the room. I love the people that I got to interact with and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, mainly because of the fact of financial constraints and I'm always saving to go back to Tauranga just to hang with the boys. That's why I don't really perform there quite regularly.
Yeah.
But I just in terms of the art form of comedy, it always seems quite therapeutic, if you know what I mean. If you have a rough week or whatnot, and you can make some guy laugh when you have had a hard week, it just goes, yeah. Fig jam, baby, fig jam.
Fig jam?
Do you know fig jam?
No, what's fig jam?
Fuck, I'm good, just ask me.
That's class.
If there's, like the whole entire thing is like when I was working and road working and all that kind of stuff, like bro, like if you ever want like yes, it's not really the greatest job in terms of standing in the cones and whatnot and like, counting cars going past, right? But in terms of learning like genuine like street life advice and whatnot, you'll like it's so interesting, right? Because you work with gang members, you work with people that were part of like positions, like CEO positions, and everything else in between. Like, if you go in, and I guarantee you, like, you go in, you'll be like, oh, everybody's fucking same. And it's like, nah, bro. It's more colorful than a goddamn rainbow.
That's what I've noticed doing this. Like the last couple of people I've been talking to, well, I've only been talking to like 3 people or 4 people thus far. But every time I've talked to him, not once has it been the exact same like story as mine type of thing. And if anything, it made mine look boring. Like compared to anybody else at this rate, my life is so fucking easy. I'm the most privileged little white boy that ever existed, and I need something bad to happen in my life, and it hasn't yet. So I was like, some people are like just on hard times or like this happened or that, and I was like, I can't relate to any of this.
Like, how do I describe it? Like, life is kind of like, what you call it, what you call it? You know what? I'm gonna make it disgusting because I really want to. Life is kind of like a wank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know where the cum's gonna go. Sometimes it might land back at you. Sometimes it might go far. Sometimes it might go short distance. But life will give you lemons when it wants to. Like, holy shit, the amount of times I've had plans go tits up because it's out of my circumstances. It's like, why? Who did I piss off this time? Why?
Yeah, it is. I don't even know.
Like,
I'm just kind of waiting.
Because, like, what got me into comedy, right, was, it's quite funny, because I've developed quite a dark sense of humor because of all the medical dramas and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's like, I got my car broken into twice in 1 week, or 3 times in 1 week. And I was like, I can't deal with this. I can't sink any lower. So I signed up my first gig at Lucky Finn's and that kind of stuff. And yeah, it went well, and I got the comedy high, and I liked doing it.
How long ago did you do that?
I would have been probably, mid-20s, so probably like 7 years ago.
Real?
Like, essentially what happened was, like, so they had 3 comedy organizers in my mid-20s, right? And then pretty much everything got shut down, you know what I mean? And then Tom came in and whatnot, and he managed to revitalize the scene, all that kind of stuff. And during that time, before Tom, there was Ha Ha Hamilton, and throughout the whole entire time they were consistent, but I never knew about Ha Ha Hamilton at that time that they were still going.
Same.
It was just because of the fact that Tom what do you call it? How do I describe it? He had a lot of great ideas, you know what I mean? And a lot of the great ideas, like, he knew how to market an angle, push gigs, which was essentially what you need to do if you want to be a thriving producer in comedy. You need to know how to market. And out of everything he's done, he was pretty good at marketing, whereas Ha Ha Hamilton, they didn't have that training because, they never did a marketing degree and that kind of stuff. And that's why it was under the radar so long, but now they're getting better at it.
Yeah, because they've literally got a marketing student doing their posters now.
Yeah, which is absolutely excellent. Like, anything that, like, the whole entire thing is, like, even though everybody is different and that kind of stuff, like, the growth of the art form is always beneficial to everybody. Because of the fact that, unfortunately, how do I describe it, in terms of people who don't consume comedy on a regular and whatnot, they turn on TV, and as soon as they see, a negative comedian perform all that kind of stuff, they just go, no, I don't want to go to bars because of the fact that, comedy's not that great at the moment. But with more people getting into the art form and all that kind of stuff, and it's slowly growing, now I feel like it's slowly going to evolve into something even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because, like, the whole entire thing is, like, that's why I like, that's why I like going to, like, open mics now and again, where it's just, like, you get to see a fresh perspective on things, where people don't feel like they're so, they have to rely on the same 10 jokes and that kind of stuff. You always see something new. Sometimes you hear some really great ones, and sometimes you just hear some really bad ones where you go, I need a beer.
Yeah. Last time I went to Auckland to do an open mic, I ate so much shit. I was just, like, too cocky and just, like, went out there thinking I was too cool for school and just, like, died. And then I was in my feels being like, dickhead, do better. And then I went to the Classic to watch the rest of Big Wednesday, and even the fellas they had on there were struggling a bit because they were just trying new stuff, and I was like, oh, me and the greats, we both have these nights. And then also just saw some new fellas that I hadn't seen before, maybe from the South Island, maybe just not around much, but they had mean jokes, and I was like, this is just a good time all around.
Wait, the whole entire thing is like with like what do you call it? Comedy? Is the like the whole entire thing is it's like, do you know much about bodyweight training? Oh, God.
You mean like push-ups and pull-ups?
Calisthenics.
Oh, I know calisthenics, yeah.
Right. So comedy and calisthenics have one thing in common and whatnot. You don't know progress. You just got to keep trying. You know what I mean? Like you can't wake up one day and say, I guarantee no, I'm gonna do a handstand push-up. You know what I mean? It's just it has to come to you instinctually, if you know what I mean. And that's what the pain in the ass thing about comedy is. You know what I mean? Because you could talk to five or 10 bros, crack the same joke 10 times, you might get what an average hit rate of 6 out of 10, maybe whatnot.
Yeah.
And you go, fuck yes, I got solid data. This joke is solid. It's gonna fucking kill it. Then you go on the gig, next thing you know, the crowd's like, get off the stage, you're shit as fuck. It's like, God damn it.
The comparing it to calisthenics, I couldn't think of anything more accurate. Oh my God, that was perfect. Lately, all I've been trying to do is think, how do I like deconstruct it more? Like talking to Callum the other day, he made everything look so scientific and the way he understood things. And it's like, bugger, I don't understand it like that. I clearly need to work harder on analysing stuff. But then he's like, no, just watch these YouTube videos. And so I've been watching those YouTube videos, and oh my God, I feel like if my English teacher could see me now and about all the types of different words I know, they would be impressed.
Like, because the whole entire thing is, like, with comedy, the main important thing is storytelling. Like, when I was doing, like, you know, the try-hard gigs and that kind of stuff, like, you know, going up to I've only done a classic gig maybe twice or whatnot. Like, first one, ate complete shit because I had a lot of anxiety about the venue and whatnot. The second time, I go, right, fuck the venue, fuck everyone else. This is just a shitty building in Auckland, and I'm going to do a shitty performance, and then I'm going to go home, cry, have a wank, and go to bed. Coincidentally, when I go in with that mindset and whatnot, killed it that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the whole entire thing is like the whole entire thing that I find about comedy and whatnot, you kind of get like maybe two to three different kind of comedians. You know what I mean? Those who look at it at an analytical level to the point where they go, right, I need to tell a story. I need to start, the middle, and the end, and this is how I'm going to bring everything together, and it's going to be great. And then you got other comedians that go, okay, I know this is shit for me. I know this is shit for me. And, like, you know, this is what I got to do instinctually, you know what I mean? And then, like, the third comedian, they'll be like, okay, so maybe a little bit of planning, a little bit of free bowling and whatnot, because, like, pardon me, with free bowling, all that kind of stuff, like, the downside is there's not much structure into it, and it can come across you're quite unprepared or whatnot, but if you try and do leading questions, and you can probably guide the whole entire set in more, you know, that way. I like, yeah, but no, but yeah, I like the whole entire thing with comedy. I do like the art form, but man, I hate writing. I hate writing.
Oh, I'm all over it. Really? Because I feel like the best advice I ever got was from you. Like, what you told me that one night at Voodoo Lounge literally changed everything. Like, 100%. When you told me, go away and write 6-minute set only about being a student, I feel like as soon as I did that, that is when I actually figured out what I was doing. And from that, it was like, oh my God, I might actually be kind of good at this. It's the first time I wrote a set, and I was actually proud of every joke. And it's like, now I'm just thinking, since you told me that, why don't you do, like, if you don't like writing, why?
It's because the most funniest set I've ever done, to the point where I heard the crowd laughing, was because I was just angry about life, and I had to tell it in a more constructive manner. Like, I don't know if YouTube's gonna like this or whatnot, so I'll try and you know Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
You know Robert Downey Jr.?
The brother, yeah.
Yeah, when he goes, don't go full, you know, the full sentence.
Oh, maybe.
Yep. So pretty much, like, before that gig or whatnot, like, I got roasted by Dan, the legend.
Yeah.
The man he goes, you know what? Like, why? Creag, you just never don't go full.
Yeah.
And I go, I wonder if I could make this funny. And next thing you know it, I didn't plan, and I keep using that as a callback joke, and I was just doing everything by instinct or whatnot. And Dan said, if I ever planned anything again or whatnot, I'm gonna smack. He's just gonna smack me in the back of the head, and I go, "Yes, Sensei. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi." You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, you are Scottish. I just watched a video about how Billy Connolly never planned a set ever. He never wrote anything down. He only ever just had the leading question type thing that you're talking about, and just like went with the flow of it all.
Man, I gotta rewatch Billy Connolly,
Bro, it's just in your genetics.
Like the thing with the Scottish, like the thing I've been noticing because I do like watch a lot of Scottish content and that kind of stuff is like the Scottish when they're angry and ranting and they compare it to the most nonsensical stuff that just makes it sound like, it's so good. I don't know why they just do it unbelievably well. Because like, what do you know, Frankie Boyle?
Frankie Boyle, yeah.
Like what's cool? He was comparing things nonsensically to the point, and it's just
100%. That guy had some weird bloody That guy had the weirdest.
Like the weirdest comparisons, but like the thing is, they were just so funny. Usually, like going, "Oh my god, I can see it now."
Oh, 100%.
Like the whole entire thing is like, oh man, the recent joke I cracked and whatnot. Like what's good? Just so you know, these are not my politics or whatnot. It's just more like what's good. It was just funny to me at the time, but. With Chloe Swarbrick, right? I pretty much called her. She's like diarrhea with like corn in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's got 10 for every golden nugget of an idea she has. She spouts 10 shit ones.
Got ya.
And sometimes she should have constipation and start spouting all the shit ones.
Yeah.
But pretty much when I told that to my mate, he was crying of laughter. But he said, "Yeah, nah, I'm not." Well, he wasn't laughing. He was just like shit. I don't like your joke.
I see your extremely abstract comparison, though, what you're going for. Yeah.
Yeah, the main reason why he didn't like the joke is because of the fact that the comparison was too true. And I'm like, oh, I can't create this on stage, can I? And he goes, no, you can't. I'm like, oh. Like, because that's a really, like, trying to do that kind of style on stage is quite hard and intentionally.
The crazy comparisons you're talking.
Yeah, because it's like, because I've told these crazy comparison jokes like to my mates, and they just cry and laugh. They're like, Craig, why do you do this on stage? I go, I don't know how to channel it.
Well, that's where you got to start writing them down, bro.
I know. But carpal tunnel, too much wanking, fuck!
Come on,
dude, what do I picture? Like one of the comment sections, like going, "Yeah, Craig needs to go AA meetings or wankers anonymous." So I'll be like, "Fuck sakes!"
That's not an AA meeting, then that's a WA meeting.
WA meeting, woo! Fuck yeah, women's rights. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh shit! I am gonna be in deep shit for this one time.
I mean, nobody's gonna see it.
Okay,
the first one I posted today got a whopping 34 views. What a star! And that's been up since 7 o'clock. So.
Oh yo, let's go. No, what you call it? Your YouTube career is gonna be absolutely freaking pounding. You know, the most funniest thing is when it comes to like social media and that kind of stuff, right? So. I had an injury. Well, I was going through rehab. I was trying to, I was coming back from surgery and that kind of stuff. And I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna pull a mean deadlift today. I'm gonna record it. You know what I mean? Craziest thing is, it got 2.2K views.
Oh yeah.
You know what? How much my average comedy set goes for?
Yeah.
Well, like 20 views.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck off.
Yeah. Unless it's actually good. Like there's this one guy, I cannot remember his name simply because it's slightly foreign. He does like videography and stuff though, like as a job, and so he did like a really clear, real good edited reel, and that got like a couple K views, and it was like no wonder it did. That looks so good. Like you want to watch it simply because it's just such good quality, and also the joke was mean, and it was just really good. The whole part of it was just class, but he doesn't do a lot. It was just a kind of an out of the blue thing, and it was just really good and hit a bunch of views, and it was like mean, bro.
There's, like, the whole entire thing is, it's just like, what's cool, with the current, like, with Mr. Beast, for example, like, sure, he updated the game and all that kind of stuff by saying, like, going, right, you need more production, more money, and all that kind of stuff, and now, like...
Well, not even that, he's just, like, think about it more, like, it's a science. Do the science.
Yeah, like, the whole entire thing is, it's like, even though there's a science behind it and that kind of stuff, now, like, what you call it, an average person like you and me and whatnot, we couldn't be bothered watching, I don't know, like, a shitty phone clip or whatnot, of, like, a community. It's like, oh, this is shit quality, I'm not going to watch this. No, fuck off. Like, what do you think I am?
Literally, yeah, because from these, the plan is, the minimum goal, edit once a week, and edit a reel once a week from the thing, and then post that and see it, and just keep doing that. If I just keep doing that, something's gonna happen. Either way, like either someone's going to be like, stop it, this is fucking terrible,
Mm.
or something positive. I don't know. But because, like, seeing Wesley right now go absolutely hard and do a whole country tour simply from TikTok videos about cows, it's just, who doesn't want to do that?
The funny thing is, like, what is it called, with New Zealand and whatnot, like, what I find quite interesting is like how linear they are, if you know what I mean. Like, the whole entire thing is when you go on TV and you watch New Zealand TV, right? Like, the thing mostly you're going to see is what, something to do with farming,
Country
something to do with fishing, something to do with hunting. And, you know, a lot of people are going to be consuming that content and whatnot. Like, but, like, if you try to show New Zealanders, like, high-class educational stuff about, like, art or comedies or that kind of stuff, they're not going to watch it anymore. Because, unfortunately, how do I describe it? We'll go with political correctness and that kind of stuff. I think a lot of people have turned away from comedy, not just in New Zealand, in Australia, and everywhere else in between, if you know what I mean.
Because of too much political correctness.
They've gone a little bit too far, but now I feel like the political correctness is people are saying, okay, this is affecting the bottom line. Now we have to like try and remove it one brick at a time to get back to where we were.
Yeah,
that's what I find. That's what I find anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Because like like the whole entire thing is it's just like I still love watching UK comedy. UK comedy is gold. It's class. I don't think it will ever get topped in my eyes. But yet again, I'm biased. I'm Scottish.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 1000%.
Like the whole entire thing. The whole entire thing is it's just like hopefully that like comedy will start building up again. Like I mean, have you seen is it Top Gun or Naked Gun movie? I can't remember.
Yeah, Naked Gun. Naked Gun. It was bad.
Didn't like it.
It was too slapstick. Like, I mean, my favorite joke in it was just when they kept passing them coffees. If they passed them coffees, the entire movie would have loved it. The rest of it, dog shit.
You didn't like where the man's laughter joke.
Well, they ruined it by making it in the trailer and putting it on reels. Like,
yeah, what did you like it in the trailer at least?
The first time I saw it, I liked it, but they ruined that one simply by making it the advertisement.
But what about have a seat? No, thank you. I've got one at home, and then she literally takes the seat.
Yeah, I liked the handing them coffees. If they handed them a coffee every single time they went into a room for the entire movie, would have loved it, but they didn't.
What about the bit when you had like too many chili dogs and whatnot, and he was shooting out like toilets and whatnot just to make sure he got in the doillet? You know what I mean?
He was doing what to toilet?
So remember when he had like the chili dog, right?
Yeah, it was when he was in the car.
Yeah, he had a chili dog and he had to go to the toilet. There was a massive queue, and he goes, "Nah, police emergency business." Starts shooting up the place to make sure he gets into the toilet.
I mean, the fact that I don't remember it probably shows enough.
Oh, brother.
I mean, the first part, like the bank when he was like a little girl, that was pretty good. But realistically, once they stopped handing them coffees, it went downhill from there, I reckon.
Oh god, you could definitely tell that I got dyspraxia and whatnot. My god, that was my cup of tea. Like, that's what I find quite funny with my humour in particular and whatnot. I either go for really, really stupid stuff, like to the point where it's like, a stick jokes, funny as hell. And then it's like, I love really elaborate dark jokes, and I go, oh, you should be saying that. I love it. Keep going.
Well, I mean, the stupid stuff's still fun. Like the Big Les show, that's class. That's all. Like Sassy the Sasquatch. That series was one of the best things I've ever seen, and that was you could say that was pretty dumb stuff, but also it was good. And I'm trying to think of just another example of something kind of shit, but it was still good. Because I mean, like, what I don't even know. What is the next shittest thing? Well, not next shittest, but like, what's the next step up from the Naked Gun?
What's the next thing? I don't know. Like, what you call it? In terms of like comedy movies in general, there hasn't been anything that has attracted me enough to go because of the fact that I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel like with like in particular, like with New Zealand's marketing style or whatnot, they only produce one kind of style of comedy, you know what I mean? Like, how do I describe it? With Thor Ragnarok, did you watch that?
Yep.
And it's like, you got Thor Ragnarok, because the humor is identical to what we do in the Shadows and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, it's the same guy.
Yeah, it's like, wait, really? No, I'm kidding. I know it's the same guy and whatnot, but I feel like because of the fact that Thor Ragnarok did so good and whatnot, they keep trying to recreate that humor.
That was evident from the first Ant-Man. They made Ant-Man funny, and then they're like, oh, we have to make them all funny. And yeah, Thor Ragnarok was good, but then Love and Thunder was dog shit. Yeah,
I
no.
never watched it because of the fact that like it's just like I watched another Marvel movie and it's just like it's the same identical human,
Yeah.
same identical human. It's just like there's two different flavors of humor and whatnot. You just don't need to keep going with the same one.
I was so satisfied when Superman wasn't shit. I went in to watch that. My girlfriend's like, "You want to go to the movies?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And she's like, "So you either want to go see Jurassic Park or Superman?" And I was like, "I know for a fact Jurassic Park is going to be bad. Let's go."
You don't know that half of it.
Oh, it is? Yeah, exactly. All I saw on the internet was how dog shit it was.
Like what you call it? They introduced the big bad dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck yeah, this dinosaur's gonna be like, fucking shit up, like, smoking crack, smoking meth, like fucking up the whole entire island. You could be like, fuck yeah, go dinosaur, go! But next thing you know it, no, it gave you blue balls and fucking it just goes back in the bush, and it's like, the fuck? It's a dinosaur movie with Billy of the Big Bad, like what the fuck?
Oh, well, clearly. Glad I didn't see it then. Whereas then we went and watched Superman, and that was one of the best movies I've seen in friggin' ages. I was like, thank God.
Like, it's so bad and whatnot. Like the movie, it's kind of like what you call it. It's like giving an ADHD like a person with like an ultimatum. You know what I mean? I'll give you $100 to deal with Auckland traffic or the movie. And they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll do the movie. I'll do the movie." And either way, I bet you as soon as he gets out, the person's gonna say, "Nah, fuck this. I should have taken the Auckland traffic. Fuck this."
He would have got home earlier.
Oh, bro, fuck it, no, bro. Like the craziest thing with the Auckland traffic, like fuck, I did a job in North Shore and whatnot. It started we left at like 2:00, 3:00. We didn't get home until 8.
In the morning, you left at 2:00 in the morning.
No, 3 p.m. in the Arvo, right?
Yeah.
So we got prime Auckland traffic.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get back until 8 p.m. that night.
Jesus.
And we picked up a duck.
Oh, well, at least you had a duck.
Yeah, like the most funniest thing about the experience, right? Because a lot of the brothers, like, they like grabbing live ducks and, like, eating them, like, kind of stuff, right? And
You mean free animals?
I haven't even got to the good part yet, right? And, like, so we go, "What are you going to duck? Are you going to eat it?" He goes, "No, it's my pet duck." And we're like, me and the other brother that's up, we're like, "Say what now?" "Yeah, it's my pet duck, Ernest." And I'm like, "What?" What? I couldn't believe it.
Classy name for a duck. Oh, hello, Ernest. How are you doing today?
Dude, that's like my grandfather's name. Like, his name was Fergus and that kind of stuff. But, like, yeah, it just absolutely baffles me.
Was it a good duck?
Oh, I got no idea.
Did it make it all the way home?
Oh, no, yeah, it made it all the way home. Like, like, he got the duck, put it in a car and drove off, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll show you cute pictures of Ernest." I'm like, "You're the biggest, toughest guy in the yard, and you got a duck named Ernest. You are the man, and you are the legend, brother." I hate it when, like, what's cool? I just really hate it when people just assume that it's like, "Oh, you know what? Why don't we, assume that you got a lot of money?" It's like, "Well, fuck off. I'm poor as fuck." Like, the most funniest shit that's ever actually happened to me or whatnot? I got job shagged by a beneficiary.
You got what?
So, this guy, I was going out and I was buying a drink, all that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm limping out, you know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck, let me just kill me. Like, fuck, I'm having a bad time today.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, "Hey, bro, you got any money?" I go, No, I'm on the benefit because he goes, "Oh, get a real job, you fuck." I'm like, what? What?
That's pretty good.
I'm not even kidding you. The worst part is I'm not even kidding you. Like they just go out there and it's like I'm like, huh?
I mean, it's definitely what they're just getting told themselves.
Yeah, and it's like the thing is they probably like the whole entire thing is it's like this guy looked like he had no teeth, did everything bad and wrong, and it's just when I got judged by that, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Where did I go wrong? Like, I'm not even. I wish I was making this shit up, but no.
That's really good.
Like, the whole entire thing is it's just like my situation is so goddamn funny because of the fact that I literally my leg problems are so goddamn bad. Like I remember I nearly screwed up with a medical certificate and I got a phone call from Wins. And I said, I've read your file, bro. What are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? You ain't got to get a job. You're fucked. You're taking like 5 pills a day, bro. Just sort out your medical certificate, bro. And like, we don't have to call you up again. I'm like, you're meant to give me a job, but you're telling me this. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's really good. Nice.
Yeah,
That's what a phone. Do you not want a phone call to be like, hey, Kant, you know how you hate working. Never do it again. You're.
Yeah, like what you call it, like I loved working, like what you call it, like fuck. I mean, the longest shift I've ever done was my record is working from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. before my surgery went tits up, and then the longest shift I ever got paid at road working was 18 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like what you call it, like I'm not avoiding work or that kind of stuff. It's just like legitimately like the problem is, it's like if I don't manage my stuff, serious stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like, excess blood goes to the brain or the heart, and I go bye-bye.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And, like, the whole thing is, it's like, what you call it, like, the main reason why I look so normal half the time is because of the fact that, one, if I'm really in agony, I start hiding away from other people so they can't see it. And then another thing that I do and whatnot is just more like, what you call it, just push forward, go home, and then I just sleep until, like, 2 o'clock today.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm leaving message you, I woke up.
I did think that, frankly, yeah.
Because like the problem is, it's just like like quarantine is like it's like it's like hydras. You know what I mean? It's like you think you understand it. You cut one head, 2 more props up.
Yeah.
Because it's just like because unfortunately my stuff grew and spread again, and I was like, oh god damn it, I love life. I love life.
What's it mean by growing and spreading again?
So, intravenous vascular malformations are blood clots.
Oh, yeah.
And so pretty much what happens is it's a dead end in your veins, and what happens is blood starts pulling up and it starts growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I got lucky with 2 of them where you can't see them, but the third one I recently in the surgery this year, and they removed the ones off my foot, or they thought they got rid of it all.
Yeah.
It started growing again.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. They got sick of me and they booted me out. And I'm like, oh, but I got to pay you a visit. Fuck.
So it's just veins turning into balloons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Essentially, like, I mean, if you look at the AI thing or whatnot, it makes it so much more deadlier. And I'm like, oh, no. I should have done that. Fuck you, ChatGPT. Why are you making me depressed? Fuck off.
I like ChatGPT. It listens to my feelings and tells me what to do. Like, I'll just be in my feels at university, like, what do I do with my life? And it's just like this. I was like, nice, thank you. Yeah, I mean, like, you're not worried about paying tax dollars. You are the tax dollars.
Oh, bro, like, what's it called? Like, yeah, fucking Christopher Luxon currently my boss at the moment. I've got to be a fucking good boy for him. No, I'm kidding.
Gee, you have to say that on stage. That's one of the best things you've said ever.
Like, the whole entire thing is, it's just like, yeah, like, what's it called? Because, like, the whole entire thing is, with the elections and everything else in between, it's quite funny, right? Like, if you go out to an average New Zealander, I guarantee you they know more about American elections compared to New Zealand elections, right?
Oh, and even then, I'm just so sick of people using David Seymour as the punchline to a joke. Like, just, who cares? He's just a little weirdo. Let him do his weird little things. Like, fucking, like, obviously not the illegal things. You can't let him do the illegal things. But I'm sick of hearing about him. I just don't care about him at all. Like,
what's David Seymour got to do? What? He's got like 10 seats. He can't do sweet fuck all.
Yeah, everyone bitching about him. It's like, oh, fuck, these things will sort themselves out. Like, obviously, if he's taking your liberties, do whatever you please. But, like, otherwise, leave him out of your jokes. I don't care for him.
Like, the only thing I really hate is the political ping pong at the moment, right? Because it's just like, what do you call it? Because, like, you've got National and Labour, right? And it keeps bouncing. Like, National does shit and whatnot, let's vote on Labour. Labour does shit, let's vote on National. National, Labour. Like, the whole entire thing is, it's like, you tell other people, it's like, there's like 10 parties you can vote for, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my vote. And it's like, but both parties are shit. Why not go for out of the box to try and make a difference? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not wasting my vote. And it's like, it's so stupid!
Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that because I am 21 and I know nothing. But when I did vote, I voted for the Women's Party because I didn't know that was a thing. And when I learned about it, I thought, well, if they think they're so clever, why not give them a go?
I'm gonna tell you the best thing about voting and whatnot, right? You can vote for any party you want.
Oh, I did?
It just gives you the license to complain.
What?
It does though. Because like the whole entire thing is if you don't vote, right, then
You can't complain.
You can't complain,
Yeah.
right? And that's why I vote in every election. Like I go for a random party and whatnot. Like let's go. I don't need to go into details, but pretty much I go for a random party that has the most logical things and whatnot. And I'll be like, oh, national shit, Labour shit, and they're like, why? You didn't vote? Yeah, I did. And they're like, oh, who'd you vote for? Top, for example. And I'm like, you can complain. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Because even then, it's like, what would it take for one of those weird little parties to like do anything? It's like, what unreal promo do they need to do, or like what would it happen if Labour or National didn't get in? But also, I don't know, and I'm not going to investigate further because I am sick of talking about politics.
Oh, I fucking hate I absolutely hate people that go on and on and on about fucking politics. It's like, did you catch your game? No, I was too busy watching the news, and it's like. Did you watch your last UFC? No, I was too busy watching the news. I'm like, dude, come on.
That's what I don't really like about half the Joe Rogans or like the Tim Dillon show. It's just all ranty politics stuff, and it's like, brother, I don't care.
Oh, dude, like the whole entire thing is, it's just like, what's it called? Like most of the podcasts these days or whatnot, it's like, what's it called? 30 minutes worth of ads and sponsors and everything else in between and whatnot. And,
Bro, I can't wait to sell out. Give me that cash.
Bruh. I would sell out for a fucking $1. That's right. Like, fuck, man.
Literally.
Like the whole entire fucking thing. The whole entire fucking thing is it's just like what's it called? Like like I feel so goddamn old. Like the only time I feel goddamn old is when I look at the Coca-Cola prices and whatnot, and I'm like, Big Mickey, if you wanted a 2.2 liter of Coke, it's just 2 liters.
$2.
$2. Sorry. Fuck. I'm on drugs. Leave me alone. I'm high as fuck. I'm kidding. That's the one thing I really hate about like fucking taking my pain meds when I have to or whatnot. It's just like what you call it impairs my ability to think on the spot. It's just like why?
Yeah.
Because like the whole entire thing is like the most funniest thing was like were you there at the last comedy gig that I did?
Would have been. Oh yeah, I called you Craig Massive.
Oh, why? Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. but no, like pretty much it was like, that gig I didn't take any pain meds because I was having a really good bout with my condition and whatnot.
Yeah.
And bro, like Ryan just goes, bro, you'll come back on point. Like you got to do more of that shit.
Nice.
And I'm like, I don't know how. Because like there was because I was actually. Like, cause I actually went into that Cobra effect joke and whatnot, because it was probably one of my best clever jokes I've ever done. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is going to do it.
What's the joke?
The Cobra effect?
Cobra effect.
Alright, do you want me to... I'll tell you what the actual real thing is and whatnot. Right?
Yeah. Colbert or Cobra?
Cobra.
Okay, yeah, the snake.
Right. So, they were actually becoming quite a problem in New Delhi.
Yeah.
They kept breeding and whatnot, and they kept attacking,
people.
All the people and that kind of stuff. And so the government goes, right, how about we start paying people to kill cobras, right? And so what the cheeky fucks did was they got the cobras to...
they didn't kill them, but just kept them in captive?
And bred them.
Yeah.
And then they killed them and whatnot, so they could get easy free money.
Yeah.
This is a true story, by the way.
No, I can't imagine.
And so when I managed to come up with a joke, and I told it on stage, right, I go, fuck, it's money in the bag, it's clever and whatnot. Some fucking cheeky lady goes, oh, we could show us your cobra.
Decent.
And then I replied...
We know you're going to pull out the cobra. Come on now.
Oh, what's it called? And I replied with, oh, 1, have you got a flu? And 2, have you got some Viagra? And then I might.
There you go.
And this lady just looks at my head and goes, what the fuck? I got roasted. But bro, like the most funny thing I find about like Tauranga, like the Tauranga crowd, if you fucking like harass them enough, they give you the best like crowd material.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I swear it is just a mix of like funny young people and old people. Like, I mean, that's everywhere. What am I talking about? That's the only type of people. But yeah, because like they say Tauranga is a retirement village, but there's always like fun young people in there, and it's like, let's go, come on now, play the game, let's party.
When you go driving out of Tauranga, do you pay attention much to your surroundings and whatnot, particularly when you're coming out of the Kaimais?
Well, I mean, usually I'm going there in the dark, so I mean, what am I supposed to be seeing?
The funniest shit is, right, like, what's it called? So, you go past, when you get to the roundabout, right, and just before you get to the roundabout, you see a great big sign, right, of simply cremations. It's the first thing you see before you get to the tower, right? And I'm like, somebody, I don't know how to make it into a joke, but somebody has to. It's begging for a joke to be there.
No, I mean,
Because it's like, oh, lovely. Everybody likes to see a funeral home going to a fucking tourist town. That's fucking lovely.
tourist town, funeral home town, same old, same old.
Oh, bruh, it is, like, what do you call it? Oh, bro, it's so funny, man. It's so fucking, it's so goddamn funny.
Like my friends' grandparents, they might as well have done that too. They went and moved to a touristy town while they retired. They retired and like they lived in Awamutu in this massive house, and then went and bought an equally massive house in Wanaka. And so I was like, well, look at you go.
Dude, Wanaka's so beautiful, man. Yeah, because the family, took me on a wee trip around there, and I was like, oh, dude, that was fucking amazing. Oh, that was fucking awesome.
Yo, I was at the skate park there, and you look around, like, you're at the skate park, and then you do like a 360-degree view. It's just like lake and snow-capped mountains all around you. It's like, this is kind of mental.
Oh, dude, like, I never got to do it and whatnot, but I heard nothing but great things about doing the event traffic for the cycling championships that happen down there. And you just heard all the crazy stories, and I'm like, man, I wish I was in the South Island now. That would be fucking awesome.
I mean, there's so much good shit in the South Island. It's like, bloody hell.
Yeah, like fucking hell. Like, what you call it? I feel like like scenery wise, like is there a complete ball game compared to like North Island and whatnot?
I reckon they're both just as good as each other. Like, I went to Russell, and Russell was one of the like, I've been around the entire South Island and like Milford Sound and all that, and that was all mental. But Russell was by far one of the prettiest places I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know what the funniest shit is? You probably see more New Zealand than I have.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like, which is funny.
We've probably lived here for nearly the same amount of time.
Fuck yeah, 32 27 years.
No, you've lived this 6 years longer than me.
So the funny thing is, right, because like I love my mum and whatnot, right, but she always said like we're going back to Scotland regularly 5 years, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So every 5 years we gone back.
Yeah.
And so that's why I haven't seen as much as New Zealand or whatnot.
Oh well, I've just made sure to go out of my way. Like Dad and I, we both rode our motorbikes around the lap of the South Island. It took us 10 days, and we even had some we did the whole lap, like went to Bluff, down one side, up the other. And then the next year, like I've been to Cape Reinga plenty of times before, but then the previous December, I took 4 days and just went up one side and came back down the other side of the, drove my motorbike all the way up 90 Mile Beach, like on the beach, and then didn't know that there was a creek at the top, so I had to ride my bike through like 700 meters of a creek to freaking get off 90 Mile Beach at the end. But yeah, just, I just make sure I go on adventures because that's all I want to do is... And that's why I like the comedy stuff, because it's like the traveling part. I just want to go on adventures. I'm fiending to go to like Hawke's Bay and stuff. I've already been, but I want to go back and look harder.
I think I've been. I can't remember because I did a tour with Alan McRae out there.
Yes, that's so cool. What was that like when you did that?
The most funnest experience, and I will forever thank that man because of the fact that I got to do two things: perform in front of my best friend with a high level crowd on top of that, and I got to sing "Happy Birthday" to my mum in a high level crowd.
Tough.
She wanted to murder me that night. It was golden, but she goes, "Craig, that's the nicest thing you've ever done." I'm like, "Oh, I think."
Because we're about. What was the tour?
So Alan does a gig called the Scottish Irish Tour.
Yeah, I know that. Like, where did you go? I mean,
what you got? Matamata, Waihi, and I can't remember what the third one was. I think it was like Napier. Napier. That's the one on the North Island, right?
Yeah, Napier's sick.
Yeah, that one. And
it's like 4 hours away.
That's my first time I've ever been out those ways, and then I was just south of Auckland because he did a lot of shows way too far away from me at the time.
Napier's the furthest place away.
Oh no, he did like South Island and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't have a lot of my savings to my name and all that kind of stuff, and that's why I did go. Like, another reason why I haven't done a lot of solo traveling is because of the fact that I'm always worried that my leg is gonna play up or not.
That does sound quite
but I recently got over that fear or not. I paid a visit down to mate in Fielding or whatnot.
Fielding's sick.
Yeah, I don't want to go down to Wellington. I heard nothing but great things about Wellington. I really want to go.
I went there the other day with my girlfriend. I went to do. I simply went only to do a set at Fringe Bar, and that was pretty tough. But when you get there, it's so noticeable that all the people are just like 20% woker. Every single person you talk to, it's like you can tell it's so obvious that all the people are just that much more politically correct. It's like it's not bad, it's different, and it also felt like it didn't feel like Auckland. It was much tighter than Auckland and windy as a bastard. My God, they're not wrong about the goddamn wind, and it's cold wind too. Holy shit.
I'm not flying there. I'm never flying to Wellington.
That'd be fine, but driving there's fun too.
Like, I don't know why. I've just got I've been on planes before and whatnot. Like, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Scotland and whatnot, and like Australia, and I'm like, sweet, I'm fine on planes and whatnot. And just on a wee dinky plane and whatnot, you feel all the wind and that kind of crap. And oh my God, I got so bad. Like, I had arm cramps, and I'm like, oh, my fucking arm, gripping the chair too hard.
Oh my God.
It was like, oh my God.
What's it called? In America, we'd be flying to these really small towns to play the tournaments in, and so we'd go from a big city to a tiny one, and the planes we got on were minuscule. They were so small. There were three seats per row, so there'd be like a row on the one side, 2 seats, and then on the other side just single seats, and it was just tiny.
Like yeah, like the whole entire thing is just like what you call it, like I want to see what's got a little bit more New Zealand and whatnot, because it's just like, yeah, I've heard of all these great places. I'm like, God damn it, I haven't been there. Fuck. Oh yeah.
Milford Sound is mental. That is the craziest place. It is just straight cliffs and waterfalls, and you have to drive through a tunnel to get there, and there's like Kias jumping around, and it's just mental.
Dude, that sounds so fucking wicked sick. Like, I've been to, like, what's called the Karaka Gorge and that kind of stuff. That's a Karanga Gorge. That's another fun.
Imagine that 5 times bigger.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. The only thing I could really compare it to was the time we, flew over the Grand Canyon. We could see the Grand Canyon from the plane, and it was, ridiculously big. But, Milford Sound is, you might as well be standing at the bottom of it.
You scream like a nature traveler, so you probably wouldn't like Dubai too much, I don't think. But
Dubai. Oh, I mean, I'm keen to go anywhere. I don't give a damn. The more I go to Auckland, the more I start liking Auckland, frankly. But I'm never there during the bad traffic times. I'm always there at night.
If you're gonna go to Dubai, go there in the winter, and oh my God, that's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It really was. But we went when everything was sort of completed and incomplete at the same time.
Yeah.
They always got something new and crazy out this way. So it's like,
oh yeah, they're building that massive block place or whatever the hell. I don't know what to call it, but it's just like a massive wall in the desert, and it's just going to be ginormous.
Like the fucking they were building the world, but I think they're sinking and whatnot because it was something to do with foundations and that kind of stuff. So it's like they were building a miniature world at the time. They were still building the world's biggest tower when we went on.
Oh yeah. And
we went to the. I think it might be the Burj Khalifa, or it's like the only 7-star hotel in the world, right? And I swear to freaking God, just imagine a column, a pure column where I'd say we could need maybe 3 or 5 people to link up around this column of solid gold.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's fucking huge, bro.
Yeah.
It's huge. Yeah, the whole entire thing is, it's just I'm seeing a lot of the world and whatnot, but yeah, it's just yeah, if I could, I would probably go back to scrolling out a hobby if I could and whatnot, but yeah, but I need to make the money. I don't know how to make the money, which is an absolute pain in the ass, because, I've got to manage this bad boy, which is absolutely a pain.
Yeah, your leg.
Yeah. If I could, I would get it amputated, but the doctor said no, and I'm like, God damn it!
The doctor said no.